bit of a... My bad. My bad. That's my bad. I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. There it is. Now we're good. Okay. Yep. I thought we were streaming this whole time. We were not. But we're here now. Hello. Hello. Well, we've got some trains happening. We've got some aluminum production happening. And there's a couple of things that I need to change about the trains that are happening, since this container right here is overflowing. We've got like 600 coming in and 900 coming in and 126. That is very different from what I saw yesterday. What is this one? 600. Okay, well, whatever the case is, we have way more aluminum than we need. So today, I am going to run around and make sure that all of the aluminums are coming out at the right places. And we're going to get the coal power from down below. Oh, that's fun. We're going to grab some coal and bring that up here too, because we're using all of that coal. That line is pretty much saturated at this point. And we have 3 more down there that we can use. And we might get rid of the refineries today. We'll see. I don't want to, but maybe we can. I don't know. Maybe we can reuse them somehow. And I'd like to achieve some of the hub upgrades tonight. So let's go over here and see what those are. I'd like to start on that if we can. Let's run into here. 1, 2, 3. That's good. That's good. Launch me out. 4 is just about enough to get me over here. And let's not lag out. Land it. Land it. Land it. Oof. Okay. I didn't have my jetpack on. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad, guys. Really bad. Real bad. Alright, here we go. Where's my... There it is. I'm gonna throw this at that right there. Yesterday, a lot of people liked the explosions, so we're gonna have lots of explosions today. Oh, so satisfying. Alright. So we've gotten all the way up to control. I did not realize that we already have the blender right now. Which means that if we run over here and run a hard drive in, we should be able to do some hard drives tonight. Because I'm pretty sure... Ooh, cheap silica. Electrode aluminum, that's a really good one. Aluminum rods. Egg-clad casing. Some really good recipes have been showing up in here. And I know that when you get the blender, where's the blender? Right here. That has got some really good alternate recipes in it. So let's go. I haven't actually played with the blender in this playthrough yet. Can we go a little bit faster, please? Put that down. Grab this. All we can make right now is batteries, which take sulfuric acid, alumina solution, aluminum casing to make batteries and water. So maybe we could automate those tonight as well, because we have alumina solution. 40 per minute. Let's go to the refinery. I think it's 240 per minute that we're making. Let's see about that. Sloppy alumina. Is this the one we're making? 200? 240. Excellent. 240 I said? Which is 6. Right? 6. That's right. So we have 6 of these. We could be making 120 batteries per minute. That's excellent. The only problem is we don't have sulfuric acid, which we might have to make It is in here. Sulfur, 50 per minute. Uh-oh. How many do we need? 50. So we need 50 times 6 is 300. And I believe if I go like this, that this node right here is a pure one. Please be pure. Hello? Where are you? There it is. Pure. Okay. Which means that we get 600 out of that. So we have plenty of sulfuric acid. And the aluminum casing, we have those literally coming out of every orifice of our body. So that's good. I think I just said that. Weird. Okay. No, I can't take that back. I can't do that. Yep, excuse me guys. Sometimes those things just kind of slip out a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna go and try to recover from that. Well, what am I gonna do, Logan? Embrace it? I don't think that's a good idea. Let's go set up 6 of these and we'll start building up over here. There's a whole bunch. I basically need to reroute everything over here. Let's go do that. Yeah. I always miss. I forget. Oh, you know what? I always miss this because. Okay. Yeah. Boom. Now we could just put an entrance right here. Oh, that's so nice, actually. Okay, put that entrance right over there. Boom. Just like that. Now we can just go wherever we want, and it's fantastic. I love it. Okay, okay. Let's run up this way. Up this way. Up, up, up. Upsies. Here we go. Here we go. This is very much slower because I don't have the little hypertube cannon at the beginning of it. Let's start by building up some storage so that we know that we're not going to run out of aluminum casing. And we're not going to get rid of all of the aluminum production. My goal for this top up here is for there to be a level for all of the trains to have a network on. And then I want to build a factory on it, coming out onto this edge right here. So maybe we could stack some of these up on top of each other right there. But I have that, so we can incorporate that somehow into the building here. Alright, so let's lay this out. Alright, train station drops off all of the bauxite, just how we have it now. There's a production area where the aluminum sends it over. And then we have our hypertube network that goes over to the turbo production, and that goes to our base over there. Reload that. Alright, so these are blueprints, and we can set these on top of each other. So let's set them. Let's go like this. Zoop. Zoop. And then grab this right here. And then this is also on the zoop. Uh-huh. This can go all the way out to the 10. And this will be a area for... Please tell me that fits. Does that fit? Grab that. And pop. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's make sure that this is centered. Okay. Is that centered? And put that down just like that. What am I missing? Iron plates? Why am I out of those? Guess that I was using a whole bunch of them last time. One, two, three. And we'll have to wait because that's not going to be ready yet. We'll grab this actually. And then we're going to have to grab some power to bring that over here. And then put that in place. Nudge that in. Just like that. Boom. Do you want to put another one up on top? One aluminum production running at the current time is good. And I know I can get rid of it. And that will make it so it's a lot easier for us to bring that over. I'm going to change something that I haven't changed in a very long time. Hello? Please work. Okay. Performance. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is that smoother? That looks smoother to me. 3. Now, I haven't actually done the math on how much bauxite I'm bringing in. I know that I have a pure and 2 impure nodes. So that's 600 and 300, which is 900. And these can each take, grab this, 200 per minute. So that's 600 right there. That's only one pure node. So maybe we can have a second tower over on this side. And we can work around the... Yeah, that's good. We'll do that. How much space do these take up? It'll be like a refinery kind of an idea. Let's come down a little bit. Oh, wait, what is that? Get rid of that. We don't need that. Yoink. Good. Good. Alright. I could have just gone in there. Wait a minute. Emergency. We've got trees in the way. You know what that means. More explosions. I love explosions. In game. We could blow up this guy too, because he gets annoying occasionally. Ooh. Nice, nice. Get rid of these trees here. Boom. Ooh, the MAM analysis is complete. Let's go and do that too. We'll go and do that. I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place today because there's a lot of things we gotta get. Continue. What is it we get? Instant scrap. It takes sulfuric acid and coal, but it comes directly from bauxite. 15 to... Oh, that doubles it. Oh my goodness. I am streaming. I am streaming. That's okay. Hi. Okay. Look at this. They're gonna watch a movie. Oh, that is gonna be so good when we're done. I did just realize something though. Well, you need to set this down. And we need to fix something inside here. Load the blueprint. Aluminum. Okay. We need to fly around. Fly this around here so that we can fly in. Fly up into here. And this one tends to not get the production. So I want to fix that right now. Grab that, put that in there. Grab this. And that fixes that. Alright, that is the problem solved. So now I need to get rid of this, and this, and this, and this, and that over there. Now that's a lot cleaner. We can fly out. Boom, just like that. Now we're gonna come over and save it. Okay. Clear the blueprint, pick that up, and then we're gonna pick all three of these up. Man, that gets a little bit laggy there, doesn't it? Blueprints, aluminum. Okay, come back here. That looks good. I know I'm gonna fall down, but that's okay. We line that up. Nope. There it is. One more. Here we go. Oh yeah, we have to grab this and bring this up here. Alright. That's good. And I'm falling down now. And I think I can run this straight into here. Right here. Achoo! Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I can clip this right through the floor and nobody will notice. So don't tell anybody. That's 3. Alright, how are we looking, guys? Bring that over a little bit. Yeah. Rotate this. Grab this and rotate it like that. Uh-huh. Let's put it right there. And then we're going to have to clean up that. And a lot of this production is going to have to go too. And I think I want to make 2 train stations rather than 1. So that's going to require a whole bunch of resetting over here. That isn't going to get... I don't want to change this. I really like how where that's positioned right now. One, 2. So I'm pretty sure I have at least 1,200 coming in. So that means I can put down 3 of these without too much trouble here. Oh, there it is. And we can run the same... I got Pipe Dream a long time ago. We can run this electric in here. And then we can fly up and do the same thing we did on the other tower. I want this tower to be slightly taller though, if we can manage that. Then the water is going to be an interesting... We'll just run that up. And I think if we go like this, that would look good. Because then... but it needs to be on the side here too. Yeah, that's definitely true. For sure. Okay, good, good. Now, let's see if we can run production, organization, transport. Let's just go like this. Okay, put this down, mini nudge. Put this right here. No. 3 H mini nudge. Then I can go click, click, and I can go 7. And then I can run number 3 and run that horizontal to vertical. And H mini nudge. Put that there. And we do want this one to be slightly taller. So we're going to run this up. And then I'm going to put H mini nudge. Boom. Then, if I set this up correctly, I don't like how much that was moving around. Well, that one fits. See how much that is? Let's grab that right there. There we go. And because these take the same amount of water, I can run 600 water into there, and I should be able to do the same thing on this side. In fact, I should be able to run quite a bit more water in. And I'm going to make the split happen over here instead, so that we still have production and it doesn't stop at any point. Right. Boom. There it is, straight on. Yeah. And then it's going to go right here. Put this in here. 7. Good. I'm going to bring it out a little bit for this one. H. Mini nudge. Boom. And then that just runs right into there. And then we're going to grab this. Yes, sir. Oops. Well, we can fix it with the orange. Boom. And then there it is. Okay. Now, that looks like the water is complete for those. And I think we might run into some trouble with these outputs over here. Because logistics, I can only hold 780? Is that what it said? Yeah, 780. And these make 30. Why is this not getting power? This is plugged in, isn't it? That definitely has power. Oh, because I never ran it in. Right. Silly me. That's my bad. I'll just have to fix all those. Fly up in here. Grab that. Plug it into here. Fly out. Oops. Please. Fly up. Grab this power right here. plug that into here. Okay. Now, we've got that figured out a little bit. Now, as far as I was saying, I think the best way to do this is to grab foundations here and put them underneath. And then we can run the conveyor lifts. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we grab the Mark V belt, run that into here. Boom. Then we can grab it from here and make it line up. Just like so. Make this go in here. Straight and straight. Yes, sir. And then we can make this go down. Oops, we didn't do this one yet. 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, this is gonna be so smooth. Oh yeah. Here it is. Boom. And boom. Boom. And now that we can run that in there. Boom. 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 I think the easiest way to do this would be to run like that. And then we'll put them out to the side like that. There we go. Okay. I like it. And one more. Yep, that looks like that is already going to automatically connect. I like it. Alright. These, I believe, are going to need coal and bauxite. Bauxite goes in here. And this is the coal one, right? Yep, so left is coal right here. I should put up a sign for that. Logistics, walls, organization, display. And then we're just going to say coal. Boom. And I want this to be green. Okay. Okay. How do I set the text? Coal. Awesome. Now we're good. We've got it. Okay. So coal goes in here, and we need more coal than we need of... Hey, let me in. How much coal do we need? 120. So 240 each means 240, 480, 720. 240 times 3, 720. So I need a full belt coming up with coal, and I think I can make an argument that there will be a pillar there, which means that this could be a bridge right here. So we can run this coal directly like this if we want to. Oh, hey! Did you see it? There it is. We got it. See how this is being weird? You see that? It's not being straight. You have to do the curve part instead. Why does it do that? We'll never know. Maybe I'll know someday. Belt is too long. Okay. Well, we could cheat a little bit, right? But where does this come out on the middle? So we'll set it here. Curve and boom. Okay. And then we're going to delete this and delete this and this. And we're going to place this. Copy. Default straight. Oh, see, it's coming out weird like that. 2. Boom. Oh. No, 2. Boom. Boom, boom. Delete that, delete that. Grab the coal, bring it out here. Why does it come out at an angle? Why? Why? Alright, well, I could see pretty clearly that I'm not going to win this battle. But I want to win it anyway. Alright. Please let me win. There it is. Well, such is life, occasionally. And we're gonna run this right into here. And I need to just run an overflow back into here. Oops, this is a programmable one. We need 8E smart splitter. Overflow. Okay. I'm just now realizing, actually, that over here, this is not gonna work. Because, even though this is coal, that's true, we need to bring 720 of it up. Okay, so we can go like this. 6. Please be the left one. Okay. And logistics conveyor hole lift right above this, right here. Right there, should be. Yeah, that looks right. 6. Boom. Okay. Now we can go with a splitter on this. Is that gonna line up? Alright, it looks like it will, guys. Curved. Curved will. Okay, good. Now we have the splitters on there. And we can grab... Somehow we need to put a splitter on this as well. But I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, what is happening here? I can't connect with this. That doesn't compute very good here. I'm just gonna split it like that. And then... Okay. And then this one we can bring it down and around a little bit. And then I guess this will just have to enter through the bottom. I wish it didn't have to. And then I can grab this and nudge this down twice. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. There it is. There it is. Yes, sir. Okay. And we're gonna blow this up, because that's what we do here. Awesome. Oh, I don't like clipping. Alright, well, we'll just have to improvise a little bit here. I'm gonna bring this down, actually. We're gonna bring it down to their level. Yes, sir. Just like that. This is pretty much right in the center of this, so I'm just going to assume that it is the center and hope that we get the best out of it from there. Okay. A little bit too long on that. We'll give it a whole block. That seems reasonable. And I can't be bothered to try to fix that over there, so this is how the coal is going to be lined up. Ugh, ugly. Ugly! That's right there. That's going up there. Let's go ahead and grab another one of these right here. These are our friends. Grab the conveyor lift right here, so that this can go all the way down. Is it not lined up? Does it need to come out or over? I bet it needs to come over a little bit. Yep. Oof, I just got rid of that whole thing. Okay, let's try this again. All the way up. That's gonna go right into this. And then we're gonna need it. One of these. What? It doesn't seem right. Huh. What is happening on this thing right now? Hello? Hello? If I get rid of this, yeah, that's definitely not right. Alright, so let's just try this again. Last time, hopefully. that looks much better. Well, there's going to be a little bit of clipping there. Just going to have to deal with it. Why doesn't... Because it let me delete it over there. It doesn't want me to delete it now. Yeah, it just brings the whole thing with it. So, what do we do? Put it here? Yeah, I guess. Logistics, grab this, put it right next to it. I really want this to all to be straight. Okay, up and okay, get rid of that right there. Bring this in there. Okay. Okay, get rid of that. Now it lets me. Okay, nope, something happened. Can I undo that, please? Oh. Well, I can go like this, right? Get rid of these. Put that down here. Something weird happened with that, bro. What is... There it is. Okay, we got it. We got it. Grab this here. Oh! Hello, meme lord. This is real. I'm telling you right now. This is the real deal. We're making aluminum. Look at how straight these pipes are. Amazing. Oh, I could do my favorite thing ever. I saw this and it was awesome. So we're gonna grab this right here, put that down, put this up, bring this over and put it in, and then click, and then we can get on there and zoop. Oh, vertical. Boom. Bam. Just like that, we have achieved maximum efficiency. And occasionally you'll have those floors clicking. I'm going to leave that just how it is right now. Just how that is. Get rid of this one though. Oh yeah. And then we'll bring these out to here. Just like that. And then, oops, help me. Give me some of that power here. Let me in, let me in, let me in, please let me in. Boom. Oops, I missed it. Boom. Yes. We have it achieved. We've achieved it. Look at that beautiful tower right there. Coming out. Oh, yes. Yes. Maximum. That is maximum right there. Now, we just need to grab the 600 line and oh my goodness, I've just realized something. We might be in huge trouble. Wait. Oh, that's why I've been losing power. Please let this in here. Oh yeah, we got it. See, the problem is I can't get in here. That's the problem. See, this takes 200 bauxite, but so does this one. I forgot. Now all of them need to be doubled. That is a huge issue, actually. That is a huge issue. What do I do? Because I only have 780. So putting 3 in a stack was a terrible idea. Because this top guy is going to be struggling to keep up. Maybe instead we can put a merger on this guy and keep the line saturated without making too much of a fuss. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, we'll do that. That's what we'll do. Boom. Boom. Can I bring this down here? Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking. Look at all that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it's going to be so amazing. And you know what I kind of want to do? Let's fly all the way up here. I saw this on one of the YouTube channels, and I liked the idea. Let's grab a refinery, because those always look good, right? 1, 2, 3. Let's not put them like that though. Let's grab them 1. Where does this need to go? This needs to get nudged over. Yeah. Right, like in the middle there. Yeah, just like that. Something like that. And it'll be alright if it's a little bit off, I suppose. And then we get the customizer, we get the concrete foundation. And we grab this and put that up at a 4. Boom, boom, boom. And then we just have like a solid block of concrete up on top here. What does that sound like? Can we put this on here? Here we go. Boom. 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 Oh yeah. That is gonna be some solid artwork right there. Solid, solid. Nice. And then put this right in the middle here. And I can run a power line into here. And then when I want to... Oh no. I've just realized something else. Guys, these are refineries. These aren't power coal generators. those coal generators all the way down there have a much higher stack. It'll be fine. It should be fine, right? What? Alright, well. Let's see how it looks over yonder ways. Where do we put the hypertube cannons, though? Can we put them over here? Let's just put them right here. Launch and pop. Nope, other way around. Launch and other way around, right here. And then fall down on there. Grab one. Connect it with power. And then press the hands button. Drink some coffee. Coffee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. 4 is good. 4 is good. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. You can cancel your momentum by opening up your hover pack if you have power nearby. That's nice. Good to know. Good to know. I like it. Alright, let's stand on this little tower right here. Tasty. Tasty. Ooh. But do I like the orange? I feel like it definitely needs some more. It needs a variety of some sort. And it doesn't feel imposing. Oh, that does. Okay. Well, that guy's flying by, and we've got a tower coming through here. I don't know if it feels imposing enough. Are we... Oops, excuse me. Are we dominating the landscape enough? Do you think so? I don't know if I think so. Alright, let's build this hypertube so we can go a little bit faster here. Okay. Five. Grab that and put that. Hello. Boom. Right like that. And then we're gonna grab number 3. I've never actually built one of these at an angle, so I don't know how well they work at an angle. Five. 1, 2, 2, 2, 4. 1, 3, 1. Here we go. Boom. Hypertubes are ready. I like the blue with the hypertubes. Now we can fly back. And we don't quite have a hypertube set up to go up to the top there, do we? Guys, I think I know what time it is. It's time to set up a hypertube right up here. Just a temporary thing. We'll expand this a little bit. Just like that. And we'll launch. Do we want it at an angle? Yeah, we want it at an angle, right? Here we go. Let's grab this blueprint again. I like it that way better. And we're gonna just redesign this a little bit so that this support no longer goes like that. It goes like 1, 2, 3, third. Boom. Five. Curve. Boom. And then we're going to get rid of these platforms so we're not clipping as bad. Launch this into the power grid here. And that seems like it's ready to go. This should just be one. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I love it. I love it. And the trains, so good. This is so good. Look at them all. Oh, I love trains. That seems like that's filled. Why is that full right there? See, that's going back. It should not happen. This is empty, but those are backed up. So we definitely need to get our towers plugged in here. And then if we have extra bauxite, we can turn it into alumina solution, and we can put it into the blenders for batteries. Let's build batteries right where that tower is, actually. Let's get rid of the tower. Hopefully that doesn't get rid of any major infrastructure. I can do that sometimes. Put this right like this. Boom, 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 boom. Logan's playing Fortnite still in the background. Sorry about that. Logan! Rah! You're loud. We need 6 blenders. 6 blenders. Does that warrant... I don't think that warrants me getting a blueprint for this, does it? I don't think so. Alright. Let's put them right here. 1, 2, 3... This feels like it definitely needs to have, like, more pomp and circumstance here. Boom, boom, boom. Good, good. Alright. So we're going to have 6 of these, and they're all going to be on batteries. So we'll copy the paste, and then paste the settings over here. And then they all could have 2 outputs. One is going to be water. And we have limestone nearby, don't we? One of these is limestone. So we'll make wet concrete. And then we can make something with that. Is this... I think this is impure. Is it impure? It's normal. Okay. Right? Oh, it's pure. Oh, that's actually fantastic. Alright, so we'll use all of that leftover water from these guys, and we'll just dump it right into the limestone. So we'll make that behind the tower back there. Yeah, that sounds right. And then we'll have wires going everywhere and pipes going everywhere else. Let's blow these up real quick, and then we can keep going. Blow that up. Blow that up. Good, right? Yeah, let's blow that up too. Did that land it? Good. We need 3 for here, over here, guys. I'm telling you. 3 bombs for 3 trees. It's like a book title. We could use that. 3 bombs for 3 trees. If I make a short out of this, that's what it's going to be called. 3 bombs for 3 trees. I'm telling you. It's going to be so good. Alright, alright. More bombs over here. Oh, sorry. Nobelisks. The Nobelisks. That's what they're going to be called. Yeah. Let's put one on there. And for the train. Can I get it? Yes, sir. I missed. That's okay. Here we go. Put it on. Alright, ready? Let's fly up here and see this glorious thing. Yes? You can see him glowing in there. Natural habitat. Yep. There we go. Boom. Fireworks are pretty. I missed this tree though. I don't know how I did that. Come on, blow this up. There it is. We'll put a couple of refineries back here, because I don't think I'm going to need any more train network back here. I think we'll be okay without it. And it'll be interesting to just have some stuff shoved in random areas at my base over here. And I think that trail actually goes somewhere, but we're not using it right now. And later Jimmy of the future will probably be complaining, why did you put it there? No, don't put it there. No, please, don't put it there. How much water does this actually take? Remember, we're doing the wet concrete recipe. It takes 100 water, and we've got 90-ish, 180 water coming in. So we can only really supply 2 of these. But how much concrete does it take? It takes 120 concrete, so we could actually just run this straight over. Let's see if this will let me put the miner back on there though. Yeah, you have to have a little bit of it open for it to decide that it wants to put. What is it clipping onto? Oh, it lets me put it on if I put it down as a hologram though, for some reason. Default straight mode. Build the curve. Straight mode again. Let's see if we can get it to come. Now we can run this over. Put this on here. Ah! Every time, man. Let's get rid of these, because they are going to have to get moved back at least a little bit. Yep. And then we're going to take 2 refineries. Can we put them? No, I want them this way, because if we add on to them, we're going to want more space. Yes, sir. I don't want this to be something that causes issues in the future. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no! We didn't quite get it. Run that over there. Zip, zip, zip. Good. Now, we're gonna water our plants, I think, is what we're gonna do here. Water our plants. And by plants, I mean refineries. Put this in straight mode. Put this over here.
Oh my word, I knocked the other guy.
Logan. Shh. He's very loud. That's wonderful, Logan. I'm sure. Can we run this through over here, and then we'll put it right here, and then run that like that. We're gonna sneak this all the way through. Yeah, but even though this is water, yep, there it is. We're gonna put it around this building. That's gonna be really cool. Here we go. Hey, we got another viewer. Welcome, new viewer, to the channel. We're streaming. That's good. We're putting down some water. We're gonna use the wet concrete recipe to get rid of all of the extra concrete water that we make from these batteries here. Because we're gonna be making some batteries. before we start making batteries, we have to get rid of this whole refinery setup, which means that we need to put water into this big tower over here and get some coal and the bauxite running into there. We've got all the bauxite coming out through this train station, and this train station I'm going to have to rework. The difficulty is I don't want it to stop running at any point, so we need to keep it running, and the only thing that is going to actually have to stop production is this train station. So we're going to have 2 routes for everything for a couple minutes before we have everything actually running. Now, let's think about this for a second. We put this junction on here after we get the water output from this one. Right? Then we can put this junction, line that up. Boom. Just like that. We can get rid of this. And then we can put the junctions in, because the battery recipe makes 30 water. And then it also takes alumina solution, sulfuric acid, and casings. Casing is the only one that we don't have. Well, we have it. I think. Yeah, we want it to come out on this side. There's going to be wide in the middle, I know that. We'll put it here. I like keeping it consistent with the second one. And I didn't realize this, but now we gotta run this in here. Okay. Oh, silly. Well, such is the way of life, I suppose. Can't have everything be symmetrical. Not every time, anyway. How many aluminum casing? We need like 120 aluminum casings per minute. That's way easier than I was expecting it to be. And we need sulfuric acid. That's the only one. I think you need it in a refinery. Sulfuric acid. Yeah, there it is. 50 per minute. We need 300. I actually brought sulfuric acid down into this area down there. So maybe we can run it up a second tower over here and bring it in. And it'll follow this water line. This water line is currently producing, it should be something like 180, because it needs 200 in here, but then these produce 120 water coming out, so 80 per each is 160 water total, which means that we can run all 3 waters right now. All we need is the aluminum. And I think I'm pretty set. No, I'm not set at all, actually. I'm gonna get rid of this. Can I run this out? Oh, yes. Nice. So, then we're gonna take organization, logistics, stackable, and put that on there. Boom. Oh, I like it. Boom. Boom! Yes, yes. Here we go, here we go. And we're gonna get rid of all that, because I don't need it anymore. And we can get rid of this mess here. So I have a lot of aluminum coming in, but it's all pretty random. And none of it is consistent. This is saying that I've got about 600 coming in per minute. I'm gonna get rid of this lines and put this into straight mode. Oh man, if I get rid of this, I think I'm in trouble. Yeah. This was running power into everything. This is now the new power pole that holds everything up from collapsing. Is this still red? No, that's not red. It looks like we haven't completely devolved. Is this still red? Uh-oh. Yeah, it is. How do I run power into that? Where did I run power into that? This has got power. Okay. Okay. Now it should be powered. Okay. Oh, that's just a mess, guys. It's just a mess. We're running 600 coal into that. We need actually 800 is the problem. I am just gonna clip through this, unfortunately, for you guys. Actually, unfortunately for me, because I'm the one who has to fix it in a minute here. And then we're gonna put a conveyor logistics mount thing here. Boom. Connect that in. H, put that over. Run that in. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're making progress, guys. Put that over. I just want the one, though. Bring that over. Alright. H, put that out. Ah. Every once in a while I do that. Okay. It still ended up doing that, didn't it? Silly thing. Alright. So we have a whole bunch of overflow lines, and that isn't actually going anywhere. So all of that work I did for nothing. Are these both inputs? Please tell me these are inputs. Oh, yes. Is this overflow on the left? Yes. Yes. Oh, I love it. That is so fantastic, actually. And then once this guy comes in, 600 per minute. This is the more direct line. So this should actually be... I didn't need to delete that, actually. I need to delete this, and then I can run this into here. Yeah, now we're good. Now we're good. Bring this, click this. Click that. Delete this. So, line comes out and runs in. It looks like we're making aluminum, guys. Oh, why are we not making aluminum up here, though? Why? Oh, because there's no water. Yes, yes. So we just need to grab a pump. And then another pump. And then bring this electrical line down. And connect it with this pump. And this power line. Here we go. Now, hello? Water's gonna go up. We're gonna start demanding aluminum very soon here. I think. What is that? What was that? You saw that? Am I going crazy? Or is it just this thing clipping through the wall? I didn't know that they could come out that far. I did not. Why? This has got... Oh! That's a problem. I figured it out, guys. We never put the junctions in. Okay, that worked. And then this one should be working then. But it's not because... just not quite enough water getting in there yet. That'll fill up. It'll fill up. Once that gets going, that'll get going. And it'll be going so good. So good! Let's see. Because the water will be recycled. It should be recycled. Ah. Water coming out. Yeah, all that water gets put in here. And once there's enough water to cycle through, it won't be an issue. See, I think this is going to be going good. Yep, once it gets going, then it'll fill up really fast. Oh yes. Look at how much aluminum we're making. Aluminum! Aluminum. Now, that means that we are going to be taking more coal than we have available. Actually, no. See, this is stopping every once in a while. Let's grab one of these right down here. Throughput monitor. I want to see what this throughput is like. Is it good? Is it bad? Are we taking more than we deserve? Hello. Yes, we are. I think if this is more than 600, then we will be in trouble. Why? Wait, 480. It should be taking 700 something. Because it takes 240 per layer. And that would be bad if it was not. This is making coal. All three lines have made coal, so all three lines have gotten coal. Right? Bug fixing. I'm gonna put this right there. I'm also gonna put this right here. Just because I have so much of it. We need to focus on coal production. It looks like we've got plenty of coal coming in down here. But this is at a standstill. See how that's stopped up at the top? Why is it stopped? Water. Why is water bad? Is it just that slow? I think it is just that slow. Water's not coming in here. Guys, I'm not sure about this. The water doesn't seem to want to be going all the way up. 'Cause this is not pumping. So maybe this is already taking 600. Oof. Why is it taking so much? It should be 200 water per minute minus 120 water per minute. Which is 80 water. 80, 160, 320, 480. There's some water going through here. It is coming in. It's just really slow. See, now it's going. Now it's not. Do we just need to add more water? Or do we need to take this water away? Let's see what happens when we take that water away. And then we'll just start readjusting all of these lines here to come instead from the other side over there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oops. Gotta run this around here. Boom. Do you guys want to watch me blow up some more stuff? I think that would be fun. I guess we gotta bring this in a little bit more. See, my goal with this part is to have all of these lined up very nicely. Yeah, let's blow some stuff up. As soon as I finish up with this last crate, we'll go and blow something up. I'm in the mood. Oops. Aren't you? There it is. It seems like these are at an angle down. Oh, 'cause that's up. Okay. Yeah. And then we put this up on top. One more. Yep. And then we can probably go like that. Doesn't like that angle, huh? We can go like this. Nope, I think this is the wrong way. Alright. And then we can run the overflow by going like this. I know this is just for kind of temporary setup, but I still want it to be nice, okay? Sometimes you just need these things to be nice. It's just part of the life that I'm living here. Okay? Nice. And then we can run the mergers just like that. 7 merger. Yes, we can run the 7 merger right here. Give me just a second, guys. I gotta text somebody. Oh. Oh, I can tell you it's going so good right now. It is going. We're getting some serious work done on the aluminum production. I am very much enjoying it, actually. We have completed some aluminum production here, and all the lines are looking pretty. Looking real pretty. Something like that. And it all gets put down into 2. That bottom line is looking mighty fine right there. The bottom line. And then for whatever reason it chose the top line on that. Perfect conveyors. I don't know about perfect, but this isn't clipping, and I'm very proud of that, actually. Let's go upstairs and see if that's running efficiently now. Wait a minute. I just saw something I don't like. The coal production is struggling up here, as I thought that it might. Let's put the coal in there. Ugh. Guys, that's not good. That's not good. Oh no. Why? Why? Is it still at 480? Yeah, I think so. So, it was like I said, the top filled up. Yeah, it is 480. Top filled up with water. I love spaghetti, man. Right now I've got the I want the perfectness, but I love spaghetti too. Alright, so right here we're making compact coal, and that is coming directly from that line right there. And we're putting that line in there. Are you telling me these are only making 240 each? Brilliant. Brilliant. What is this then? This has got to be normal, and this has got to be normal? Oh, well, hey, we can fix this right now. That's nice. Bump that up another. Like I said, man, spaghetti land. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Do you see what I'm seeing, guys? Oh, Mark III belts. What is this coming at? 300? Alright, bump that up. Boom. Let's see what it looks like instantly. And then we're going to grab a smart splitter. And we're going to do the math real fast, okay? Taking 15 coal per minute. Each of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at 15. I never made compact coal. You just found some more normal coal? Well, I can tell you right now, compact coal is very useful when you want the turbo fuel. Turbo fuel, you have to make it with compact coal, but it's a lot more efficient in the refineries, not the refineries, the fuel generators. Those are fantastic. Okay, wait a minute. I'm getting sidetracked. Compact coal. It's very nice for a whole bunch of different things, but it's more efficient than normal coal. 15. How many did we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 15 times 8. See, we're doing math today, so we get that bonus points in. 120, which means that we are getting 180 out of this. And we can run that if we're smart, which I hope we are. to plug into this right here. And that should mean, excuse me, my microphone. Sorry guys. Now, that should mean that that is running at maximum capacity now. Why does that look so slow? That must be full. That's 780 now. Okay. Well, hey, that's good. We've made it. But 780 is not actually the number that we need. So we're going to put an overflow on all of these. Okay. Smart splitter. Smart splitter. Hello? Nope. Well, that's semi-reasonable, actually. Smart splitter, smart splitter. I really like the curved lines, but this has got to go now. Default. Boom. Look at how much more pretty that is. Oh, no, it's not, actually. I gotta grab the smart splitter. And overflow. Not undefined. Overflow. On the left, on all of them, I said, right? Now, see, you guys can see all the spaghetti that I make. It's nasty. Because I like the efficiency. I guess we weren't scanning another hard drive for some reason. We'll put that on the straight mode. And then we can put a merger in here. And grab from there. And grab from there. Ugh. Look at all this spaghetti. Spaghetti. And this can be overflow on the left here, right? Spaghetti. I guess this front line, this gets to be... That must just not be a valid spot here. I see a new chat. 20... I did see a picture. I haven't looked at it very specifically. I know that you did build some stuff that you were pretty proud of. Lefty. Overflow. It's 20 by 30 wide and 160 blocks tall. That's crazy. Let me check the Discord real quick. I want to see this again. Remember what it looks like. There was memes earlier. Memes, cinematic. There it is. 20 wide by 30 wide by 160 tall. It's a lot of windows in there, man. That's a lot of windows. I like it. Oh, and I like the elevators on the angle too. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Where's my game? Here we are. Back to the game. We're running these as overflow. We're gonna run this over straight like. Run that through the belt. Oh yeah. Maximum clipping. Maximum. Gotta get all the efficiency in there. You want it to be a giant skyscraper. Another 160 tall. And the angle elevator was painted? Painful. Oh, I'm sure it was. I have very little doubt about how painful that was, actually. I've tried to build things on an angle, and it usually ends with a headache on my part. Alright, so we're gonna run... I always do this wrong. I think this is it right here. Oh, please be right. Oh, yes! We are the winners today, guys. Painful. Ah, yes, autocorrect. Always my favorite. 100% guaranteed to work. For sure. Boom. Can we run it alongside this pipe? That might be looking cinematic. Ah, there's more viewers now, and I can point this out more in depth. Do you see how this is an angle? Can I show that in a better way? Do you see? I can't really. Do you see how that it angles off to the side here? That is so annoying. I hope that they're making like a fix for it. It happens sometimes after you come off of a turn, and it's just you have to go to the curve mode, and then you can fix it, and it'll be fixed. Run this straight again, and oops, too much. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Can we run this to the side? Wait a minute. Do you see how there's a gap in between each of these coal? Is that normal? I don't know if that's normal. I hope that's normal. After that first one, we'll put it right here. And we will go up and down. Well, no, wait. We can go like this. Yeah. Is that flat? Make that flat. And then we can run this over. Yep. Now we're cooking with gas, guys. Yes, sir. Boom. Connected in. Now we got it. I found out that if you save some materials, you can delete the posts the conveyors are sitting on. Yeah, I kind of like the posts. They make it feel aesthetic, kinda. I might be able to delete this one. I am very proud of my corner over here. None of this is clipping. That's very nice. That conveyor is full of coal. That gap just means it's going faster than coal is produced. Nothing wrong with that. So it is full then. That's good. And regardless of that, we have the overflows and the inputs all being put into here. So now that the coal gets unloaded there, this should still be 780 going up, which means that when we get the 480 off this, sorry, 240, 480 on the top, we're still making the whole coal production is good now. If it was completely full, it'd be an issue, because then it'd be backed up, is what you're saying, I think. And I think you'd also be correct about that. And this looks like that's full too. Maybe that's because the coal has to run out a little bit. But I know that we have enough coal being produced now for just this tower right here. And all the aluminum is being produced, coming out very fast like. This is just temporary, by the way. I know it looks somewhat nice, I guess. But now we can get rid of this, if this is still being used. How is this still being used? Oh, goodness. Ugh. It's going to be 770 aluminum. I'm going to pick this up now. Oh, yeah, because we made some adjustments to fix that glitch I was showing way earlier. And we upgraded those belts. I remember that. Now that that is out of the way, we can get rid of this too. Look at this. We are cleaning up today. We're gonna have a whole nother space. I forgot that man was there. I'm not gonna try to mess with all the overflow inputs and stuff here. That just looks chaotic. Let's see if our research is done. 1 minute and 44 seconds. I suppose we can't really put up a timer for that, can we? It'll say when we're done. There is some overflow coming out of here. That is backed up really nicely. 600 still coming from that. 133. But it's backed up into here. Oh, and now I can't see because it's blocked. Alright. Well, we have a little bit of time left before I have to get off. And I'm thinking about staying up late and streaming for a little bit longer. So, let's decide what we're going to do. Oh, I know what we're going to do. We got distracted. Let's go blow some stuff up. Let's blow up something fun. We could blow up these smoke towers. And I'm pretty sure I got that hard drive there. But we can blow that up too. Yeah, let's blow this stuff up. Yoink. Good. Alright. Throw this on there. There's a cave here? I don't think I knew that, actually. Put that on there. Throw that right there. Good. Throw that on there. All the bombs. All those nobelisks. Gonna put them on. And this should be a cinematic one. Click. That was a fast minute and 40 seconds. I gotta say. That was really fast. Make sure this has one. Make sure this one has another one here. I know I saw that. Put that on there. Ooh, green sludge. Oh, we're out of the nobelisks now. And we have more masks. Mask. What is it? Filter? Yeah, gas filter. And obelisk. One more. Come on, get on there. Alright, ready? Here we go. Oh, so satisfying. Let's go back up here. Let's look at the ma'am. Ma'am! Here it is. It's over here. We're gonna grab it. What did we get? Please be something good. Leached iron and leached deuterium. You know, I don't really... Ooh, 100? Nice. This doesn't seem like a very good recipe, though. What are the other options? I know we have pure deuterium. Oh, it just pops right up. I didn't even realize that. That's the 3 to 1, 2 to 1, and 9 to 6. So, it's better than 2 to 1. But not very much better than 2 to 1. And this is 1 to 2. Let's see what the other options are here. Almost 1 to 2. 1 to 1. And that's 1 to 2. But it looks like the sulfur is a much less input. Alright, he's got something else here. I know a really good spot far out in the desert. My coal storage and alien augmenter plant. There's a pond of water, tons of coal, and some basic materials. I like good spots. I've been thinking, because we need to complete phase 4, I think I'm going to set up a whole factory for each one of these. Excuse me, for each one of these. And when I set it up, I want to set it up in the desert. I want that to be my main spot for the phase 4 parts. Let's throw the next 2 hard drives in there. I'm kind of hoping for diluted fuel in the blender. I think that would be pretty nice. I think so. Oh, I'll leave that up in there. I might need that someday. Don't know what for. Yeah. Alright, so this is running at full capacity now. Which means that a lot of this is just going to be getting put into the overflow sinks here. making 200 something thousand. I'm pretty happy with that. And this is running at full capacity. There's 4 coal nodes out there, all right next to each other. I haven't explored the desert area very much. Wow, that's low. Why are we producing so much aluminum? Oh, that would be why. I'm surprised that it's not full yet. Why isn't that full? We need to have more coming over. I don't know. I think that's alright. It'll be okay. Aluminum. So let's go grab the sulfur and we'll produce that up here too. And we're gonna start by getting rid of all the water. So grab this pipe here and make that straight. Put the number 7 on here. Yes, sir. Plug that in. Oh, silly. Just, it doesn't want it. So we're gonna have to grab this and bring a little bit further out. There you go. Now, when I connect these, it should just automatically plop into there. And since I don't really care too much about this clipping, a little bit, I do care a little bit, I guess. Wait a minute, why isn't that automatically lining up? Huh, that's weird. Well, I got it in there. That one just clips on. Alright. So, we're going to be making 120 batteries per minute. And we can run all 6 of these off of one power cable. So we'll put that right in the middle. Put that on there. I really need to go and put the work in to make Mark 7 or Mark 3 electrical wires. I haven't put the effort in yet. I have the Mark 2. These are automated. And they're just comfortable enough that I can be lazy and not upgrade that yet. These take water, sulfuric acid, and alumina solution. Where are we going to make alumina solution? Can we make that right here? Production. Refinery. 1. Sloppy alumina, which makes 240 per minute. And we need... Oh, I remember now. I use the coal nodes and water to make a mini coal generator plant. I like 5 generations of 1 pump using smart design. Smart design. 5 generators off of 1 pump for water, right? Yeah, that's pretty intelligent. I like that. You get a little coal generator plant going, and that's really good. This takes 200 alumina bauxite. Yeah. Where are we going to get 200 from? This is an overflow. So I can grab this and put it in here. And I can grab this and put it in here. Yeah. A little bit of clipping. That's okay. Oof. I'm gonna have to bring more water up, aren't I? I am gonna have to do that. Because this is not gonna be enough water. Oof. Let's bring this forward a little bit. Feels bad. Feels bad. Like right there, yeah. because I'm gonna run this water pipe over. There's no way that this produces enough water, right? 30, it's not enough water. But it is close to enough water. Oh, yeah. I really like the idea of having some concrete up here, though. Oh. What do you guys think? Don't be doing that. Not like that, please. Oh. We only need extra 80 water, so... let's be efficient. Come on. It's not that bad. Yeah, let's be efficient. And this sloppy alumina just makes the alumina solution. What color do we want that to be? What color? How do I make this go up? I could go like this. H1. One. Boom. Yeah. That seems reasonable. I'm putting way too much effort into making this look pretty. This is the aluminum solution. Right? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna bring this and wrap this over to here. And then we're gonna run it down, straight down the line. And plug it into the second node here. Then we're gonna slide down, grab the number 7, plop that on there. Yes. So it's silly, sometimes I'll be very specific about not wanting clipping, and then other times I'll be like, whatever, and just send it. That's how I progress so fast. I didn't focus on looks. Yeah, it tends to go a lot faster when you're not trying to be a YouTube streamer. And then sometimes you have to not care. But I do care a little bit, so I'm gonna come over here and grab the customizers or colors. Is this good for oh yeah! That's the alumina color right there, guys. Alumina color. I'm telling you. Grab all of these little extra pipes. That is the alumina color. It kind of looks like, I don't know, spackling. If you guys have ever played with spackling, like for your wall. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Alright, so water comes out of here at about 180. Now, here's where the trick comes in, okay? We're going to grab the number 7 pipe right here. Put that on there. And then we have... Wait a minute. Grab this. Number 2. Okay. No, 2 goes back a little bit here. 7 goes here. And kind of try to line that up as best you can. And then you grab this. Oof. Noodle, can we go horizontal and vertical? Alright. Now, this pipe right here on the bottom gets priority. Alright? This is the trick to aluminum. If you guys are struggling with aluminum and you're trying to recycle the water instead of dumping it into the concrete, then this is the trick right here. Alright? This is the magic. There's a couple videos out there explaining it, but the gist of it is there's priorities for the vertical junctions, and this is a second priority to this one. So if this water has water going through, this is going to have second priority. Okay? So the water comes in, and it's kind of like a pond. If you've ever seen a pond, right, it fills up with water, and then it overflows. So if there's a stream below it, then that stream will be supplying the water first, and then the pond will be supplying the water. So this is like a pond. This is the lower stream over here. So the lower stream gets the priority, and all the water gets used from that stream first. Good night, Andy. And then this gets used. So if I run this pipe over to here, ooh, we're gonna thread the needle. Can I go up? Oh yes. Oh yes. You know it. Don't you know it? And we're gonna pop a weasel. And this is one of those moments where I just don't care. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna bring the water in, explaining things, and then once the water gets put in here, we just gotta run power into it. And that'll start working. And it'll fill these lines up, hopefully. But that shouldn't matter. You can see liquids inside. Wow, I was late to that one. Sorry. It does show what's going through it, but I also colored the pipe to make it look better. Or good. Maybe not better. So once this fills up with alumina, then we'll be good. I want to get rid of some of this here. Can I put this in one of the bins over here? Yeah, I can. That's full. We'll just go like that. You guys know you could do that? Just click. It's control click, and it'll send all of it into there. That'll fill that up for a minute. Okay. This looks like this is running well. And those are running well. The aluminum is good. Playing for 2 hours. What? No. Yeah. What? Let's go grab the aluminum casing, since that is the next priority. The real question for this part is going to be, how do we get the aluminum casings from all the way over there over to here without clipping things? We can do it. Alright, yeah, we'll do it. We're gonna bring it, thread the needle in through here. Good. A little bit more like that. And then right here we're gonna go up, see daisy, high enough that we go over the pipe. Then we can bring this over. Technically that's not clipping. Okay. And I want this to be out of the way. Hopefully we don't need that ma'am later. Oh, we got that weird clipping thing again. Run this over here. Run this. Good. And I think the way that I want to solve this problem is by going like this. Yeah, that is much better. Because now I can run this over. And get rid of that. And then yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I can just grab it and put it into there. Look at that. Aluminum casing. There it is. It's gonna run over, saturate that. And we still have enough room, if we want, to put the refinery here. And I'm guessing that the sulfuric acid is actually gonna take water as well. Oofta! That is so hard. Life is hard. See, I'm really trying not to put more water up here. It's just annoying to bring water, or really any of the things up here. Let's check the map. There's no water. Up here there's water. Oof. And I'm pretty sure we're using most of the water that we already have. Yeah. Don't tell me that that's the bottleneck that we're having, is it? Please tell me. Oof, we are having a bottleneck. Alright, well, since that should be filled up already though, right? Nope, it's not. Alright, we're gonna have to cut this off. And just swallow it. Swallow our pride. Swallow the ramifications of our choices. Our choices being that I didn't want to make more water lines, and now we have to. I think these are supposed to stack on these, but since I didn't start with that, it doesn't want to. I think it'll be a lot easier to bring the water up than to bring the sulfuric acid up. That's my thinking anyway. More clipping, as one does. I really didn't want to make a second row of this either. It's okay. We're gonna do it. Okay. Boom. We've made it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Let me in here. Water. Why has that got water in it already? Why? Why? What? Water. Like watts of power? Water. You guys get it? That's so funny. It's an electrical joke. Ha ha ha, funny. I was doing so good without clipping anything here. That's just gonna be extra water. Did I just really lose a viewer because of that joke? That's hilarious, actually. That's funny. Sorry to see him go. I guess he couldn't appreciate the puns. You guys do, though. I appreciate you guys. Or maybe he had to go to bed. It is getting late. Like 11-ish. Is this at an angle? I would not be doing this if this was at an angle. Okay. Water. That's still funny to me. Sorry, guys. Terrible jokes are kind of in my nature a little bit. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a terrible joke. And since I want these to be lined up nicely, I'm going to line them up nicely. Straight mode. Put the number 7 junction on there. Grab the water, put that on there. And these make 120 water per minute. Oh, because, yeah, that makes sense. Wow. Where is my power? My power stick. Click. Bzzzt. Makes a sound. Water comes in. We make 600 per minute. Okay. Now that that is secured, okay, bring this in here, upgrade that, and where did this one get put into? Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna just grab this, bring this in here, boom, boom, and run that down there. Curve straight. Pop. Okay. Now that is got pipe. Let's run 2 more of these down here. I still want these to be in line. Oh yeah. Grab this, straight mode. I suppose it doesn't have to be out that far. I suppose you could say, presume, what in the world? Come on, give it to me. Okay. You could presume that of me. Pop that on there. Give these some of the power juice. Put that on there. Good. Now we just need to get a junction. A junction. Pop. Pop. Goes the weasel. 300, 600 water. All the way, way high. Click. And all of those are powered and ready to go. So this should have water flowing through it at 600, and this will probably have that running through it soon. Maybe? Why isn't this powered? Hello? Please tell me what's going on. Water, maybe it's facing the wrong way. It's afraid. Maybe it's afraid it'll push. There it is. It's pushing water. Up to Here. There's water in here. Is the whole line already full? That might be a good explanation, actually. No. Not up to that point. Okay. Some form of misalignment here. We'll just connect it back up. Now it's going. Okay. That was a little strange. But the water should be coming in now. Okay. It's definitely something weird happening here. Oh, because of this. It did say that there was clipping involved, and I didn't understand why it said that. No. Oh, see that? That's strange. Why does it do that? Huh. Something weird happening here, boys and girls. Still clipping, but I think that's just because it is clipping. Take 3. Now it's going. 48. Water. That is good. Seems like these are running now. Oh, we have plenty of extra water. Now we gotta go and get the sulfur. That's what we're up here for. That is a pure line of sulfur. And I think right now it's running 480. Because this is the Mark IV belt. So let's run back and get all of those upgraded. Real quick. And if I had had even a semblance of an idea of what I was going to do with these, I would have put this all the way around the map. Why doesn't it let me? Six, 2. Yeah. Man, I gotta say, guys, I really need a drink of water soon. It needs to happen. My mouth is so dry. We could blow things up. It's happening. We're gonna blow this up. Boink. 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 This is kinda on a little island here. That was interesting how that lined up. I thought that was very interesting when it did line up. Wow, that went way further than I thought it would. Let's blow them up. There it is. Nice. But we've been neglecting our duty. We're supposed to be filling all these in. Is this one done? Okay. Good. Now we're good. Now it's good. Put that all together here. You guys can see the old style that I was working with here. Trying to make things work. This one is always fun to get. I always like getting this sulfur because it's just such a random place. Is this overclocked? Please be overclocked. Now it is. Awesome. Did our MAM research finish? I didn't look. Let's pull that up. It should have. I mean, it's been like an hour. Not quite an hour. Turbo blend fuel. That's probably more efficient than what I have right now. And I don't have to put the sulfur together. This is a nice radio control unit system. Right now we have computers, the quartz oscillators, and the aluminum casing. But we could have crystal oscillators, circuit boards, aluminum casing, and rubber instead. And it almost doubles the production rate, which is nice. I do like it when they double the production rate. Let's go ahead and run this last hard drive through. I don't know at what point you're allowed to buy the hard drives from the shop, but I do plan on just buying them because the last couple that I haven't found yet are a bit more difficult. More blowing up-y. Let's go. Yeah, that's good. Now our whole line is secure. Isn't that nice? Except for this guy. Rude. That's what he gets. What do you think, guys? Oh yeah, it's happening. We're just gonna run this right over. It's just how it goes. Then we gotta fly up here, grab one of these. Yes. Where should it go? Let's put it right here and we'll just have it clipping. You know how much I love clipping. Not very much right now. And we grab this and hopefully this comes all the way. Yes, sir, indeed. Boom. Because we don't need any sulfur at the bottom at all. We can just run this line right over. And that doesn't really make a problem for me. Okay, I guess that's too long. There it is. Now we have a sulfur line hooked up. So we're gonna run upstairs and bring that sulfur all the way down. And whatever leftover sulfur we have, there's a lot of different recipes that take sulfur. So maybe we can make some other things as well. We'll bring this right here. And then this is the straight mode. Clipping! Ah! Scares me. Don't let it scare you, though. It's not that scary. Okay. Where do we want the sulfur to go? Let's bring it right to the right here. Yeah. This is about right where we want it, actually. Okay. Goodness me. I do need some water. I do be needing it. Right. This is where we're putting it. Do we really need 6 refineries? Well, I can do you one better. 3 refineries at twice overclocked speed. We'll just bring this up a little bit further. And then we can put that in. We're losing viewers. Oh no. That's okay. We can make cow jokes while we wait for them to come back. How does that sound, guys? I know how it sounds. It sounds awful. That's okay. I understand. That's a direct line of 600. It's best not to do this, but because I want to, I'm going to. Oof. More clipping. Noodle, horizontal, curve. That'll be alright. There's so many build modes now. I wonder if there's a way to disable some of them so that I don't have to click through all of them. Or if there's a way to choose which ones I do. We're gonna put this on here, this on here. Boom, boom. Okay. So now all of our refineries are hooked up to the water. And that's why these aren't started. Sulfuric acid. And we're gonna put 2 in here. And 2 in here. And put that in there. And this in here. That is 300 water. So we're good. Let's put these, give these power. Run this over here. A little sulfuric acid. And this should give me 300. Now, I'm gonna run this right here. And we need to find a nice color. How does that look for sulfuric acid? I like that color. That's good enough for me. And they're always going to have that hint of blue because we have the set as the default right now. Okay. Nice. We're gonna make this come down here, and then we can bring it over. And we're gonna make it come right to here. And then it can come over. Get rid of that. Put this junction right here. 1, 2. And then here and here. And then 1, 2. Boom. Boom. Yep, that one. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, guys! I didn't even think about it. We're making batteries now. It's happening already. Because that's all they needed was the sulfuric acid. And that should be running in plenty fast now. Oh my goodness. That's fantastic. I love it. We're making batteries. Let's bring this over. I suppose that is going to be really useful for drones, isn't it? this over to here. Then we pop the merger on there. And I want to have an industrial storage bin holding these. And usually I try to take, anytime I make a new product, I grab the dimensional depot and I throw one of those down as well. Because now we're making 120 batteries per minute. And you can see that this is the water going in first, and this is good. So this is only going to be a little bit of speed. This will be the first priority. You can see that these will not back up. We hope. I hope not. Well, if it does, it does. Here's the MAM. Let's see how that's doing. Scannable. Diluted fuel. Woo! There it is. So it's almost the exact same recipe as the diluted fuel, but with the, what is it called? The packaged diluted fuel. This is just the regular diluted fuel. And this is such an easier recipe to deal with. So we can expand this. It gives you 50 to 100. And if I go fuel, oh wait, no, that's the blueprint. Let's go back in here. Maybe it'll, let me see. Yeah, there it is. Diluted fuel in the packager. Huh. Maybe it's the packaged fuel. Yeah, packaged diluted fuel. It gives me 30 to 60. And this is going to give me 50 to 100. So it takes a little bit more of the heavy oil residue, but it gives me more of the fuel. And it is still doubling it, but it costs water is the thing. Hello? Ah, the brother is here. He's gonna spice things up and make it interesting.
Spiced.
This is nitric acid. We don't have that yet. That's interesting. We don't have access to that. You're not supposed to be able to have access to things that you don't have access to. Yeah, I know. It's pretty smart. Top notch. But it does give you dissolved silica, which is a really nice little thing. And I don't think I have any hard drives left. Let's go to the awesome shop. Let's see what's happening in there. I don't have screws in my inventory. How did that happen? How did that happen? I don't... Yeah. Nitric acid is a pretty exciting thing. This is what we're looking for right here. Apparently I don't have screws in my inventory right now. What? Yeah, that's the hypertube cannon. Please let me down. A little bit too far. I am gonna have to find some screws somewhere. I know I have a whole canister of them, so it shouldn't be that hard. Fly up here. Zip around. Do some stuff. I don't think we have them over here yet. Where are we making screws that I know of? I do know of. Right here. Is this overflowing? Nice. We're gonna grab an overflow here. We're gonna put organization. And this is how you solve problems, guys. You just leech it off of the production that you already have. It works every time. Guaranteed. Okay. You're gonna hit the arms? Alright. Hey, you got screws getting uploaded to the dimensional depot now. 11:30. It is 11:30. My goodness. Somebody should have told me in the chat. But that's okay. Hard drives. We did the hard drives. Sulfur. Can't wait for packaged rocket fuel. That's gonna be awesome. Some of these things I should probably unlock soon. Let's see, what does this take? Aeronautical engineering. The radio control unit. Takes computers, casing. Uh-huh. I'm sure it does, Logan. That's what it takes. Radio control unit. Do we have those in the radio control unit? Radio. Nope. None. Can we make those with our hands? We can. The quartz oscillator is the thing that we don't have. Crystal oscillators? We don't have those automated yet. Reinforced plates we have automated. Coat the cable we have insulated. The crystal we have automated, but it's not mass automated. It's just automated over there. What does a computer take? A lot of things. We're definitely gonna have to expand. Goodness me. Excuse me. What does this first thing take too? I think that's in here. What is this directory? Let's go. Assembly director system. Takes adaptive control units and supercomputers. That's pretty complicated. That's pretty complicated. Because that computers take 4 things too. But then we can make a 0.75 per minute. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Let's build one of the hypertubes over here. The launch. So that we can go back up there quickly. Yeah, right about there. Click on that. Run the power over to here. One, 2, 3. That should be good enough. And just smack our faces right into the side of that. Excellent. So now we're making batteries. Those are good for drones. We don't really need batteries though, do we? I like the little effect that they make here. You see that? Looks like they're the Flash zipping down the line there. They're batteries. We've got those automated now. Yes, I think so. Yep, batteries. Got a whole bunch of them now. Can trucks run on batteries? I don't know.
Not real trucks.
This is...
Cybertruck dumpster thing.
Yeah. Alright, well I'm happy with this. We've made something happen. If you guys are alright with it, I'm gonna end the stream just about right here. So, let's do an outro of some sort. Make sure that it looks cinematic. I can go like this. Yeah, we got the trains. The trains are rolling in.
The train rolling in is like the end of your shift because you got all the delivery or whatever.
There's my guy. I need to go like this actually. Focus this way, then I can decouple. Press this button. Yep. How does that look? Right there.
just like the guy's house on the way to church.
Shh. Ready? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, maybe. Alright, well, here's the outro. Are you ready? First try. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you again. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you want to hang out again, we're going to be here tomorrow around 9:30. But going forward, we'll be streaming when I feel like it. If I feel like it. So thanks for watching. I hope that you had a pleasant day. And we'll see you again when we get to it. Bye.